China clay pits cover vast areas. Wheal Martin pit covers an area roughly 5 times larger than St Austell town centre. The pit was once much smaller, but it expanded into the neighbouring pit of Greensplat. Most of the clay in this area is mined with water. This releases the clay from the rocks and forms a slurry that is pumped out of the pit. For every tonne of clay extracted, there will be roughly 9 tonnes of waste materials that need removing from the pit. Overburden is waste rock such as topsoil that covers clay-bearing rocks. Stent is waste rock that has been washed to release the clay. This clip from the 1930s shows workers removing waste materials with wagons. Incline wagons would be winched out of the pit to remove waste materials. At the top of the incline, the waste would be tipped to form the distinctive pyramids that once dominated the local landscape. Elias Martin began clay mining on his family estate here at Carthew in 1820. Wheal or whale is the Cornish word for workings, hence the name Wheal Martin. The clay works at Wheal Martin operated for over 100 years before they closed in the 1930s. This footage shows Wheal Martin pit when it reopened in the 1970s. Carthew House was built in 1849 by Elias Martin following the success of his clay works. When the pit reopened in 1974 and began to expand, the house had to be demolished. Another casualty of the expanding pit was the small village of Greensplat, which can be just seen here at the edge of the pit. The last buildings were demolished in 1997. Today the pit at Wheal Martin still produces up to 5,000 tonnes of clay a week. On your visit, it's worth keeping an ear out for a siren, which may mean blasting. Blasting is a method of choice for exposing large areas of clay-bearing rock.